Do all kids deserve a mother and a father? You hear this all the time from anti-gay groups.
Children need a mother and a father.
Children need a mother and a father.
They need a mother and father.
Un papà e una mamma.
I have to admit, and this is a terrible secret, I have a mom and a dad. One of each, heterosexual and everything, and they did a pretty good job with me. So, is it true? My straight parents were great, so do all kids need both a mother and a father? Let's see here. Do all kids need a mom and a dad? Ah, here we are.
No.
There have been 76 studies on how same-sex parents raise kids. 72 of those studies say that the kids of same-sex parents have the same outcomes as the kids of straight parents. So what's the deal with those other 4 studies? Turns out they all made the same mistake. They only included children of same-sex parents who had experienced a breakup. In contrast, the straight parents that they studied included households that stayed together. We know that outcomes tend to be better when parents stay together. These studies filled the queer group exclusively with less stable homes, so of course they made same-sex parents seem worse. The worst of those studies, conducted by Mark Regnerus, was paid for by the anti-gay Witherspoon Institute. It had a shoddy peer review process, it artificially exaggerated the number of same-sex parents it studied, and in fact, it was so bad that after it was published, a member of the journal's editorial board audited the study. His conclusion? Quote, "It's bullshit." And that would explain this. Every major medical organization in the country that holds a position on this topic says that same-sex parents are just as good as heterosexuals. There is one organization that disagrees, the American College of Pediatricians. But here's their little secret. They're not a real medical group. They have about as many members as you could fit in a Burger King, and they were founded just a few years ago to oppose same-sex parenting. Their name is designed to confuse people with the American Academy of Pediatrics, a real organization with 60,000 members that has supported same-sex parenting since 2002. Let's be clear. All children have a mother and a father, but for all kids to be raised by their biological parents isn't always possible, or even a good idea. There have been some terrible heterosexual parents throughout history. And in fact, if you really want to raise kids in the optimal environment, you might want to restrict parenting to lesbians. Multiple studies indicate that kids do best when they're raised by 2 moms. So if it's purely about mathematically probable outcomes, every kid deserves a mother and a mother. Except, no, that's not how it works. We don't restrict parenting to only the statistically perfect environments. Whatever their genders, caregivers don't need to be perfect. It's true that intact 2-parent homes tend to have better outcomes, but how much better? There's a lot of disagreement there, and in fact, research indicates that in homes where the parents are in high conflict, kids actually do better after the parents divorce. And lots of kids raised by single parents turn out just fine. And what about all the kids raised by grandparents and aunts and uncles and godparents and foster parents and adoptive parents? Saying that kids deserve a mother and a father, as though anyone else is inferior, is a huge insult to caregivers who provide safe, stable, loving homes. So what is it that kids deserve? Adults who love them and are committed to taking care of the family. Whoever made the kid and the arrangement of their genitals doesn't matter nearly as much as the love and attention. Hey, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. I'm at Matt Baum on Twitter. Subscribe here for more videos and check out my book, Defining Marriage. That's an intimate glimpse into the lives of people who fought for the freedom to marry. It's at definingmarriage.com. And I have a podcast, The Sewers of Paris, that's all about the entertainment that changed the lives of gay men. That's at thesewersofparis.com. Now, if you'll excuse me, my bun in the oven is nearly ready.